Fikriye Alizade, can you turn on your camera for a minute? Hi, Fikriye. Good to see you again. I think this is your first time in this class, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Fikriye, my name is Qasim. Okay, you can just call me Mr. Qasim. And as you know, we have 2 meetings a week. Okay, so we are having online math class. And in your class, we have 4 or 5 students, I think, Yasmin, Shamil, Neil, and Sadiq, and Nazla. Okay. Fikriye, where do you study?
What?
Where do you study? Which...
Where I'm studying in Landau.
What?
Landau school.
Landau. What kind of school is it? Is it public school or international school or private school? What is it?
It's private school.
Okay. Do, do you know any students here, Fikriya, that Yasmin, Nazla, Shamil? Do you know any of these guys?
No.
Okay, good. All right, Fikriya, now let's start. Okay, Fikriya, for receiving homework or practice questions, or we communicate with each other through WhatsApp. Okay, in WhatsApp we have a group, and this class is grade 6. All right, let me just write here grade 6. Today, 3rd of March. Okay, if I just write it, it will not be deleted because here the date or every time it changes. Okay, so if you need to change my number, or if you ask Miss Aisu or Mr. Adalat, they will add you to the group. Okay, Fikriya?
Okay.
Good. So Nazla, where is Shamil?
I think you need to admit him. Oh
no, he's there. I can see him, but I cannot see his face.
He just didn't talk. He's here.
Why he doesn't talk?
Shamil, say hi. I think he doesn't hear me. Hi.
Shamil, how are you today?
I'm fine.
Did you eat your dinner, Shamil?
Yes.
Good. What did you eat? Meat, chicken, fish, shark, whale? What did you eat?
I don't know how to say it.
Really? It is none of this food? Okay, good. So guys, today we will practice P5, and after we finish this, we will move to P6. Okay, primary 3, 4. Last time we practiced 45 questions. I don't know, I think we finished all the questions there. And now today P5. Okay, now you are familiar with the types of questions. At least you have some idea how to do the question. Now you need to improve your speed. Okay, how can you solve the questions fast? Because at the first time when we were solving the questions, it was new. Even you didn't know much what method we should use to solve the questions. But now we are familiar with the types of questions, right, Miss Nazla? So Nazla, let's start with you. Can you read the question and tell me how do we solve this question?
If n is a whole number, for what values of n is 24 of n also as a whole number?
Okay, Nazla, what is a whole number? Can you tell me the whole numbers?
What are the whole numbers? It is like number.
Just tell me what is the smallest whole number?
It's 10. No, 1.
0. The smallest whole number is 0.
0.
0, 1, 2, 3. These are the whole numbers, right? It says that n is a whole number. For what values of n? Also, this 24 over n is a whole number. And for this fraction to be a whole number, this n must be the factors of 24, right? So what are the factors of 24? It is 1, 2, 3, 4. What is next, Nazla?
5, 6,
what?
7.
What? 5 is a factor of 24?
5. Can I say?
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24.
Oh,
That's right. So these are the possible values of n, right? So if n is one of these numbers, if you substitute into this fraction, 24 over n will be also a whole number. Okay, that's good. Okay, Fikriya, can you read this question?
a textbook is opened at random. Two pages is it open. To what pages it is open if the product of the facing pages is 60?
Okay.
No, 600, sorry.
So suppose that you are bored and you go to your library and you just pick any book and you just open this, okay? When you look at the page of the books, I mean the number of the page, on the left hand side you see some number. I don't know what number. Let's say that number is n, okay? Fikriya, can you tell me what will be the next numbers page then? The next page number.
13.
Huh?
N plus 1.
N plus
1.
1, right? Because the
Yes.
facing page says is the product of the facing page. If the first page on the left is 2, next page must be 3. If it is 5, next page must be 6. If this one is 100, next page must be 101, right? So
Yes.
in the question, it says that to what page is it opened if the product of the facing page is 600? That means that these are pages. I don't know. We are trying to find this. N times, here we have n plus 1. That is equal to 600. Okay. So now you can just guess some numbers. But instead of guessing this, for example, let's say, Fikriya, can you tell me a square number that is closest to 600?
The closest is 599.
600.
Like we
600.
we
What's
need
the
to
square
subtract
number
from 6.
closest to 600? It is 625, right? 625, that is 25 squared, okay? So now I'm going to make a guess, all right? So how can I make a guess? Since 625 is 25 squared, so this n and n plus 1, it should be close numbers to these numbers, right? So now if you check this, okay, what is 24 times 25? That is equal to, what is it? 50. That's equal to 600. Okay, how to make a guess? So that means that n is equal to 24 and n plus 1 is 25. Dot, dot, dot. To what page is it open? It is open to these pages, page 24 and page 25. Okay, Nazlı, did you get it?
Yes.
Shamil, how about you? Shamil is tired, I think, today. Let's continue. Okay. Yasmin, read the question.
Yes, the diagram shows a quadrant OAB of a circle with the center of O. OPQR is a rectangle. Given that PR equals 7 centimeters, find the length of OA.
What is a quadrant, Yasmin?
A quadrant is a shape with 4 sides or 4 I forgot the not
Quadrant
sides, sorry,
is
angles or
1/4
like corners.
of a circle, right?
Oh,
Quadrant means, for example, let's say we are given a circle. If you divide this into 4 parts, by pizza, for example, right? And each one is this one quadrant. This one is quadrant. So how many quadrants do we have here? 4. Okay, so if you divide a circle into 4 equal parts, each part is called a quadrant. So now here is this, as you see here, it says in the question, a quadrant OAB. Look at this. Here we have O, and this one is A, and this one is B. That is 1/4 of a circle. Okay, that's why we call this a quadrant. Okay, of a circle with center O, OPQR is a rectangle, as you see. And also one thing you have to know here is, if I draw any rectangle, Nazlı, rectangles have how many diagonals? Let's say this one is A, this one is B, this one is D,
4.
this one is D. How many diagonals?
4.
What? 2. Number 1,
Yes.
number 2.
Okay.
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 Why did it say 4? Huh?
Mm,
Because 4 is more beautiful than 2.
mm,
Okay. So, Fikriye, can you tell me what is a diagonal?
Diagonal, like it's line.
Line or line segment?
Line segment.
Good. It is a line segment that joins two non-adjacent vertices of a polygon, right? As you see here, the vertex B and vertex D and B, they are non-adjacent, right? They are not sharing the common side. That's why they are called non-adjacent. If you join that, it gives us a diagonal. What I'm trying to say here is every rectangle has 2 diagonals, and these diagonals are equal to each other. That means that BD is equal to AC. Now from the picture, if I just draw another diagonal of this rectangle, right? Here we have Q. Now I can write here that. What is it? OQ is equal to PR. Okay. So Fikriye, can you tell me what is the length of PR?
It is 7.
It is 7. Also, actually, this OQ is the radius of the circle, right? And also OA is the circle of the radius. And also OB is the circle, I mean the radius of the circle. Okay. So what is the question here? Find the length of OA. What is OA then? OA is 7 from here. So dot, 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 OA is equal to 7 centimeters. All right. Let's move to the next question. Shamil, read the question. Shamil.
um,
Okay. Neil, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
What are you doing? Eating,
I'm
sleeping,
just listening.
watching, playing,
No, I'm just listening.
listening what? Music?
No, to your conversation, like your math this lesson.
Conversation? You're listening to our conversation? Okay, can you be a part of our conversation, Neil?
Yeah.
Okay, then read the question.
Okay. Find an even number between 300 and 400 that is divisible by 5 and 7.
Okay, what do you think? What number is it?
1 second.
And
5.
before we answer this question, Neil,
350.
yeah, very good. Neil, what numbers are divisible by 5 and 7?
What numbers?
Yes.
What do you mean by divisible? Like multiplied by 5? Lot.
A lot. What are those a lot numbers between 300 and 400? Actually, 5 times 7, they are relatively prime numbers, right? Their only common factor is 1. So the multiples of 35 are divisible by 5 and 7. So what multiple of 35 is between 300, 400, and even? So that number is, what is it? 350. That is greater than 300, less than 400, and that is an even number and divisible by 5 and 7. So the answer is 350. Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, Fikriya, read the question.
Cousin, may I fast go and drink water and come?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
If you have more water, also bring some for me. Also, I'm thirsty.
Me too.
Fikriya, read the question.
Okay, a shop sells sweets where every 3 sweets wraps can be exchanged for one more.
Rappers.
Wrappers can be exchanged for one more sweet. Navin has enough money to buy only 29 sweets. What's the biggest number of sweets that he can get from the shop?
Fikriya, did you understand the question?
Yes.
If you understand everybody, you have 2 minutes to answer this question, but that is not easy question, okay? Let's see who can solve this correctly. Time starts now. If you have the answer, leave it in the chat box.
1 second, let me bring my copybook. I mean, open it.
Yasmin, if you solve this question correctly, I will give you 200 points out of 100.
Okay.
Mr. 14.5.
14.5?
No, 1 second, I haven't even started.
Yes,
Read
I
the
got
question well. Read the question well.
14.5.
It says a shop sells sweets where every 3 sweet wrappers, right? Actually, do you understand what we mean by this? Every 3 sweet wrappers can be exchanged for 1 more sweet. What does it mean? It means that you just buy 1 sweet. Sweet is something like this, okay? It has wrappers, all right? It has wrappers, and you can remove the wrapper and put the candy into your bag and just give this wrappers back. If you give 3 wrappers back, you can get again 1 candy for 3 wrappers. Now, what is a wrapper? Actually, it's a piece of paper, right? That is used to
On
cover
top
the
of
candy.
candy.
I have sent.
Fikriya, 56 is not possible. How is that possible?
1 second, let me finish. I think I'm really
Yeah,
close.
thank God. It's not easy question. A lot of students, even you may ask this question to your parents. Let's say they can answer or not. It's not that easy question, but not so difficult. Tricky question.
My parents will be my parents will answer this question. I have to think.
Yeah, ask them, please, Neil. Let's see if they answer correct or not. I mean, if they can solve this problem or not.
After lessons, I'm gonna take a picture. After the lessons finish, I'm gonna ask them.
Good. If you ask them correctly, buy them some ice cream, okay?
Okay.
Sadiq, are you here?
Yes,
Why are you so quiet?
13.
Fikriya, how did you get 38?
Oh, I misunderstood the question. I said that it asking like how many, the biggest number that he can get, not from the shop, like he has.
But Fikriya, did you understand the problem?
But isn't it
Yes,
all? But Mr. Kazim, isn't the answer like 29 itself, because it says like she only had like 29 sweets, and how much sweets can she buy?
Yeah, if you are not a smart student in math, then you can get only 29. But if you are smart, now you are trying to get the maximum number of sweets from the shop under this condition. What is the condition? Neil is saying that, okay, suppose that
Oh,
I
sorry,
actually
sorry.
get,
I read it wrong. I read it. I accidentally read it wrong. I thought it was another thing. That's why I said 29. But Mr. Kazim, do you know we had our first test in February 26th.
yeah, how was it, Neil? Could you answer all the questions?
Yeah, I answered all the questions, but like I'm not sure if they were right. But I didn't have the answer. How can we check the answers? How can we
I
see?
think they should announce in their website soon.
Okay.
You should check the website. I think usually they announce
Mr.
in the
Kasim,
website. Yes.
I did set that assessment, yes, but I don't think that I got one right.
Why? Why do you think so?
Because most of the questions had percentage and I did not learn percentage.
Good. But percentage problems you must have learned in grade 4 and 5.
Yes, our school IB doesn't. I don't know. It says that will learn. We are just learning. I even forgot what we are learning.
Okay, guys, now let's
learned
get back to the
percentage
question.
last
Okay, good. Sadiq. Let's see. Okay, when the result comes out, we will just see. Fikriya, can you just tell me quickly, how did you get 38? Fikriya Alizade, would you like to give some explanation?
Yes, okay. 20, the maximum number that we can divide by 3, because there's three switch wrappers. It's 27, and we are dividing it. It's 9, and we're plussing to 29, and it will be 38.
Okay, good. It is not the correct answer, but at least you understand some. Okay, Neil, Yasmi, Fikri, and Nazlı, Shamil, listen to me careful, okay? Suppose that here we have who? Mr. Shamil. Okay, he's very smart boy. He goes to the shop, okay, and asks, I'm going to buy some candy. How much is it? They say something. And he just checks his money and realizes that it's enough for 29 sweets. And the shopkeeper says that just to check how smart the Shamil is, he says that for 3 sweet wrappers, okay, you can get 1 more sweet, okay? And Shamil wants to prove that he is the smartest guy in Azerbaijan, okay? And actually, he will surprise the shopkeeper. How? Look, what is going on here? First, he just gives some money to the shopkeeper, and guess how many sweets? He get 29 sweets, okay? And he removes all the wrappers from the sweet, and the sweets he will put into his bag. Now in the bag, how many sweets do we have? Here we have 29. And how many wrappers? Here we have 29 wrappers. Now 29 wrappers means here we have 27 wrappers plus 2 wrappers, right? And for 27, 27 means 9 times 3 wrappers. It says that for every 3 wrappers, I can get 1 more sweet. Since I have 27 wrappers, I can get how many sweets? I can get 9 sweets here. So I get 9 sweets for 27 wrappers and put them into my bag again. So now how many sweets I get here? I get 3 sweets, right? So I have 2 wrappers and what is it? 9, okay. 27, we have 9 sweets. Okay, 9, put them here. So I have here how many wrappers now? I have 9 wrappers, right? Because I got 9 candies, I remove the wrappers again. I have 9 wrappers. From the previous one, I have 2 wrappers, right? Altogether now I have 11 wrappers. So for this 11 wrappers, again, I can just separate them as 9 and 2 wrappers. For this 9, how many candies I can get? 3 candies, right? Again, I just get 3 candies. And here I have how many wrappers? I have 3 wrappers again. And from here, I have 2 wrappers. Now, how many wrappers I have here? 5 wrappers. Again, this one is 5 wrappers means it is 3 plus 2 wrappers. For this 2, I can get 1, right? 1 candy, put in your bag and remove the wrapper. I have 2 wrappers here, 1 more wrapper, together 3 wrappers. And again, for the last 3 wrappers, I can get 1 more sweet. So I have here also 1, which is equal to 38, 41, and 43 candies. Dot, dot, dot. Maximum number of candy we can get is 43. But all of our candies are without wrappers. Fikriye, did you get it?
Yes.
Nazlı, how about you?
Yeah, I got.
Very good. Guys, if you get it, I will ask you another question. Let's see, okay, if you answer this or not.
Is the other question going to be similar to this?
Yes, similar. I'll just change something. Okay, let me see. How do you answer this question? Now, not instead of 29. How about he has enough money to buy 26 sweets? What is the biggest number of sweets that he can get from the shop? You have 2.5 minutes. Let's see who get the correct
40.
answer. Write your answer in the chat box. No, Sade, that's not the correct answer.
Is mine correct?
Nazlı,
What?
26, 8.
Mm.
No, Nazlı, it's more than that.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Mr. Kazım, is the answer 37? Maybe, I'm not sure though.
Be sure, yeah, Neil. You must be 100% sure about your answer.
Okay, I'm sure. Is it 37?
I don't know. Let's see. Nazlı had the answer. Fikriye has the answer. Neil, what's
Let
your
me-
answer? Write it here. Let's see.
Where? Write it where? In the chat?
Shamil, wake up. Okay. No, let's see. Fikriye says 37, Nazlı 36, Neil 37. Okay, actually, Sadiq, listen carefully. Again, here we have 3 sweet wrappers, right? Actually, sometimes in the nowadays also, if you buy some drink in glass bottle, for example, and some shops say or companies, they say that if you bring like 5 bottles back, they will give you another drink, for example. Okay, it is this kind of problem here. So now we are talking about 26 sweets. Suppose that again, this is our box or this is our bag. Okay, I'm going to put this bags here. First, actually, I just enter the shop and buy 26 candies. And I just remove all the wrappers and put the candies here. I have 26 candies here. Now, after removing this, I have 26 wrappers, right? So this 26 is, we have 24 plus 2 wrappers. So what for this 24, how many candies I can buy? Again, 8, right? So actually, I just take 8 and put the candies here. So now I have here 8 wrappers. Now here, still I have 2 wrappers, right? Together, how many wrappers? Now I have 10 wrappers here. Again, we can just write it as 9 plus 1 wrappers. For this 9, I can get 3 candies again here. So here we have 3 candies and remove the wrappers here. I have here 3 plus 1 wrappers. How many? 4. For this 4, again, I can get, what is it? 3 plus 1. For this 3, I can get 1 more candy and plus 1. And here I have 1, 1, 2 wrappers. But for 2 wrappers is not enough to get 1 candy. So how many is it? Equals, it is 34, 37, it is 38. Okay, Whose answer is 38? Nobody.
Mine was 37, so close to 38.
Yeah, so close. Maybe actually you didn't do the last part, Neil.
Yes, I didn't do that part. Maybe that's why.
Okay. Now, did you get this question, Sadiq?
Yes.
Okay. Are you still in the mountains or you came back already to the town?
Mm, I, uh, no, I'm on mountain still.
Okay, good. Be careful. Don't get frozen, okay? All right,
In
next
5
question.
minutes, I'm going to go to Paris.
Good. So send me some postcard from Paris, okay?
Okay.
Good. All right, Sadiq, read the question.
Yes. Find the next term of the following sequence.
Sequence, okay.
2,
Find the
3,
next term of
4,
the following
10,
sequence.
38.
What do you think? You have 1.5 minutes. Have a look, think, and let's see who can solve this correctly.
What is sequence?
This is a number sequence. Number sequence is, what is it? Number sequence is a list of numbers written in a certain order or according to some rule. Right? For example, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a number sequence. So what is the rule? Here, start with 1. To get the next term, just add 1. Or 2, 4, 6, 8. This is also another number sequence, right? Or 3, 5, 7, 9, another number sequence. So we need to find the rule here, how we are generating the numbers here. And after that, find the next term. Any answer? Fikriye, Nazlı, Neil, Yasmin, Sadik?
No answer.
But may you put one more number and say the
Can you
question?
give 1 minute? Can you give 1 minute?
1 minute. Okay, 1 minute.
Mm, this is a big number, that's maybe I'm wrong, but is the answer, wait 1 second.
22 seconds. Yes, Nazlı. Neil.
Is the answer 50 maybe?
60 maybe? Maybe
Not
not.
6, not 60, 60, not 60, 50 I said.
Yeah, the answer is greater than 100.
Oh, greater. Oh, okay.
Even it's greater than 200. Okay, guys, now let's do this. Again, number sequence is a list of numbers written according to some rule. So the important thing is you should be able to see the rule, okay? Otherwise, you cannot generate the other terms. Now, if you just see, for example, 2, how can I get 3 from this 2? Right? Let me just write here the first number is 2, second number is 3, and next number is 4, next number is 10, next number is 38, next numbers I don't know. So what is 2? It is just 2, the first number. I have nothing to do. How about 3? Actually, I can just get this by what? Maybe it is 2 times 2 minus 1. And how about 4? If you just multiply these two numbers, the previous numbers, and subtract 2, what we have here? 2 times 3 minus 2. Okay. Also for this 3, I think we have no rule because I need to start with my this number sequence with 2 and 3, and using these two numbers generating other numbers. So how about 10? If you multiply this 3 and 4 and subtract 2, what is it? 3 times 4 minus 2, that's equal to 10. And how about 38? Multiply 4 by 10 and subtract 2. 4 by 10, subtract 2. Now from here, what do we see here? Then to get the next term, we need to multiply the preceding two terms and we need to subtract 2 from it, right? From the result. So now to get the next term, then what is it? The preceding two terms is 10 and 38. That is 10 times 38 minus 2, which is equal to 380 minus 2. That's equal to 378. So the next term is 378. Fikriya, did you understand? Is everything okay?
Yes.
Neil, any question?
No.
Okay, let's move to the next question. That is easy question, guys. Everybody give a try, okay? We have 1.5 minutes. It's very easy question. Write your answer in the chat box if you answer before the time is up. Any answer? Yasmin, as usual, sleeping. Sadiq, how about you?
No.
Okay, guys, you are so, I don't know. You are not practicing any questions at home. That's why you just come here and listen. And again, anyway, guys, here, how should you solve this question? It says that the percentage passes in an exam for two classes are 80% and 60%. And let's say we are talking about class A and class B. That means that in the class A, we have 20 students and 80% of the students passed. And in class B, we have 30 students and the 60% of the students pass. So in class A, how many students pass? That is 80% of 20 students. 80% means 80 over 100 times, here we have 20. and 0, 0 cancel each other, 0, 0, 8 times 2. That means that 16 people out of 20 people passed the exam from class A. And how about in class B? In class B, 60% of how many students? 30 students. 60 is 60 over 100 times it is 30, right? So that's 0, 0, 0, 0, 3 times 6, 18 students pass from class B. What is the question here? Find the overall percentage pass for the two classes. How about overall,
34.
right? Altogether in passes in from A, 16 students pass, from B, 18. Altogether, how many students? We have 20 plus 30 students. And to express this as a percentage, we need to multiply this by 100%, which is equal to 16 plus 18, 34, over 20 plus 30, that is 50, times 100%. So 0, 0 cancel each other. 10 over 5, 2. 2 times 34, that's equal to 68%. So the overall percentage pass for the two classes is 68%. Fikriye, did you understand why you couldn't do this question? It's so easy question.
No, I did.
You did? You get the answer?
Yeah. Yes, I found the answer.
Did you get 68%?
Yes.
Very good. If you get 68, that's good. Okay, Fikriye, can you read this question one more time? I mean, one more time, read this question. Read this question, you one more time.
Okay. A clock takes 9 seconds to make 4 chimes.
Chimes.
Assuming that the chimes, assuming that the rate of chiming is constant, and the duration of each chime is negligible.
Negligible.
How long does the clock take to make 3 chimes?
Okay. All right. And just say actually it's a ding ding, right? Actually, the chiming is the time. Actually, how long does it take? It's negligible. Okay. So negligible means we don't have to take this into account because the time is very short. So it says that a clock takes 9 seconds to make 4 chimes, right? In 9 seconds, it makes 4 chimes. The question is supposing that the rate of chiming is constant and the duration of each chime is negligible, how long does the clock take to make 3 chimes? So to make 3 chimes here, so here we have 3 chimes. How long does it take? I don't know. Let's say it takes t seconds. It's like a rate problem, right? And draw a line, cross multiply. How do you solve this kind of questions? Cross multiply. 9 times 3, 27. 4 times t, it is 4 times t. So we need to find t from here. What is t? T equals 27 over 4, which is equal to 6 and 3 over 4 seconds, which means that is 6.75 seconds. So to make 4 actually 3 chimes, it takes the clock 6.75 seconds. That's it. That's very easy question. And how about this question? Guys, give it a try first, okay? We will discuss this after 1.5 minutes. Let's see who can do this question. Very easy question. Sadiq, are you doing this question?
Yes.
Mr. Sadiq,
What?
are you doing this question?
Yes, I'm starting.
Starting? Do you think you can do this question, Sadiq?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Really? So you have no idea how to do this?
Um,
Fikriya, any answer?
I did like solution. I did solution to brackets, but I didn't find answer.
Did you get any results?
No.
Neil, how about you? I think Neil is only listening now. I think she's only watching. Nazlı, Shamil, Sadik. Nazlı, can you just tell me what is 1 minus 1 minus 1 over 2? What is it?
It's 1 minus the half of itself. I mean,
1 over 2, right?
yes.
How about 1 minus 1 over 3?
It's
2 over 3.
2 over 3. And 1 minus 1 over 4?
3 over 4.
3 over 4. And it continues like this, right? Continuous. And here we have the last one is 2014 minus 1, 2013 over 2014. Now, if you look at these numbers, there's two common factor. One is in the numerator, one is in the denominator. So we can cancel them out. There's 3, 3, 4, 4. Now it continues, right? With this number, I can cancel out this. So what is that here? Only the first numerator, the first fraction's numerator, and the last fraction's denominator. That is equal to 1 over 2014. So that is equal to 1 over 2014. Okay, Sadiq, is it clear?
Yes, half, yes.
Good. All right. And sometime also this year, maybe you may see this kind of question. How about if it is plus 1 plus 1 over 2? 1 plus 1 over 3, for example. And here we have 1 plus 1 over 4 and 1 plus 1 over 5, dot, 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 continues here. 1 plus 1 over this year is 2021, for example. And they most definitely probably they are going to ask this kind of question again this year. Anyway, how do you do that? Similar way, simplify inside each pair of brackets. This one, 1 plus 1 over 2, that is 3 over 2. Times the next one is 3 plus 1, 4 over 3. Next one is 5 over 4 because plus, right? Next one is 6 over 5. Now we just continue like doing like this. The last one is 2022 over 2021. So now I can cancel the common denominator, I mean the factors in the numerator and denominator. This 3 with this 3, it's gone. 4 with this 4, it's gone. 5 with this 5. As you see here, this cancellation starts with the numerator, right? Not in the denominator. But in the first problem, we started with the denominator. So here the 6, 6. So this number and this number. So what is that here? The last fraction's numerator, 2022, over the first fraction's denominator, that's equal to 2, which is equal to 1011. Okay, Fikriya, is it clear?
Yes.
All right, let's move to the next question. That's also a very tricky question, but not so difficult, but not so easy. Fikriya, read the question.
A fork fell into a drain that was 50 centimeters deep. After 1 hour, it mustered enough energy to make a jump of 6 centimeters, but it then slid down 4 centimeters. If it continued in this manner after every 1 hour, how many hours will it take to get out of the drain?
Fikriya, did you understand the question?
Yes.
Nazlı, how about you?
I did.
Good. Sadiq? Professor Sadiq, where are you?
Mr.
Yes,
Kazım,
I'm here.
Should I write the answer to the chat?
Yes, write it and let me see. Okay. Let me just give you 2 minutes, but it's not that easy question. You need to think. And let me see if you get the right answer, I will get surprised. And I'm surprised because your answer is incorrect. And Fikriya, these are, it's a little bit non-standard questions. Okay, in one just step, and the as what is it? In a regular way of thinking does not actually give you a solution. You have to think a little bit differently. Okay, Fikriya, try again. The answer is not correct. Sadiq 14, are you sure? But it is 50 centimeters deep, Sadiq. After 14 hours, it will be high only 28 centimeters, right? Fikriya, any different idea?
What?
Did you get any different answer?
Yes.
What is it?
49.
49? How come? It's too much. Even 25 is too much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this together, okay? The tricky point now you'll understand, hopefully, when you do this together. And we are talking about the kind of drain, okay? Suppose that is our drain, okay? Maybe it is some kind of rectangular shape. And our frog is here, okay? It looks like a somebody anyway. It's just jumping, right? So in the question says that a frog fell into a drain that was 50 centimeters deep. After 1 hour, it mastered enough energy to make a jump of 6 centimeters, but it then slid down 4 centimeters. If it continued in this manner after every 1 hour, how many hours will it take to get out of the drain? Okay. Actually, the key point is in the last jump. If I just make a table, not all the numbers, here it is making jump or wait time and the length, I mean the height. So this one is time, okay, and height, right? In the first hour, right, it just jumps 6 centimeters up and slides down 4 centimeters. So that means that it will be now 2 centimeters high. Okay, so let me just write in blue. So here we have 1. Now the height is 2, right? Again, after that, he makes another try in another second hour, right? It makes again 6 centimeters. That means 6 plus 2, it is 8. 8 minus 4, now it will be 4 down, right? So that when it is 3, it is 6. When it is 4, it is 8. Now it continues like this. Okay, now pay attention here. And how about in the 22nd hour? 22nd hour, it will be 44, right? 44 centimeters high. Fikriya, do you agree with me? In 22 hours, it will be 44 centimeters high.
Yes.
And now, Fikriya, answer my question. In the next hour, after 1 hour, that's 44 centimeters height, right? Let's say here, this one is 44 centimeters. And in 1 hour, he makes 6 centimeters jump, right? And after that slides down. If he makes, right, 6 centimeters jump, so it will be here at the top now. So 23, it will be already 50. It doesn't have to come down because its aim is to get out of this drain, right?
Yes.
So that means that in 23 hours, what is it? After how many hours will it take to get out of the drain? In 23 hours, it will be able to get out of the drain. So the answer is 23 hours. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That is the last question, and we will finish the class. It's very easy question. A farmer's chickens produced 4,028 eggs one day. And was he able to pack all the eggs in full cartons of 1 dozen eggs? Here, actually, keyword, we should understand what we mean by 1 dozen. We know that 1 dozen means it is 12, right? So simply the question is, that means that is 4,028 divisible by 12 or not? So your answer will be yes or no. So to check this one, since we are just packing them in 12, right, in each carton, if we divide this by 12. So here we have 3 times 12 is 36. Subtract, here we have 42. Again, 3 times 12 is 36. And here we have, what is it, 68. And 5 times 12 is 60. And here we have leftover 8x. It does not fill one box, right? One
No.
carton, because it takes 12x. So that means that our answer is,
Yes.
was he able? No. Because it says that was he able to pick all the eggs in full, right? It's saying full cartons of 1 dozen eggs. No, the last one will not be full. 4 is missing here.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. Fikriya, as soon as possible, you have to join the group, okay? Or if you have WhatsApp, just add me. For example, just say, hi, Mr. Kasa, I'm Fikriya. I will add you to the group. Also, your class is grade 6, Fikriya, okay? That's my telephone number, 855-959-82881, okay? And after the hi, Mr. Kasa, I'm grade 6, and I will add you to the group. Or ask Mr. Adalat or Isu, they will add you to the group. Guys, that's enough for today. Okay, I will meet you on Friday. Have a good night. See you in our next meeting. Bye-bye.
Friday or
Okay.
Thursday?
I don't know. Is it Friday or Thursday?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday, right? Okay, then I will meet you on Thursday, okay?
Bye-bye.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
goodbye.
Have a nice day.
You too. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Nazlı.